is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Jared Miller from SPD North America.
Hello.
Looking at Patchwork Doodle from Lookout Games. New Uwe Rosenberg design.
Yes.
This takes patchwork, but in a different direction.
Yeah, so it's the patchwork you love, but now in this roll and write format.
Okay.
So it's pretty straightforward. You'll notice that we have some cards laid out around here that are kind of like the patchwork tiles from what you would experience from the normal game.
Mm-hmm.
Only this game takes place over 3 rounds with 6 turns in each round.
Okay.
In those 6 turns, we're going to be going around the board with our little meeple here and rolling some dice. You will notice that we have our starting sheets here. We each received a starting patch that we drew on here.
Okay.
And so we are ready to go at this point. We have this die, it just goes 1 to 3, and we roll it. In this case, we got 1, so our guy would go here.
Okay.
This is the patch that we both now add to our sheet. We have a couple options if we want to do something a little bit different that you can
Just
only
move it up a little bit.
Yeah. So you can only use these once in the game each, but this first one would allow you to, if you check this off, you could choose to draw the card that is to the left or right of the one that we landed on.
Okay.
Or there's that option to draw that one patch.
Just one
Yes,
space,
just one,
fill
because
it in.
sometimes you get it drawn in the corner a little bit. Then there's an option to kind of cut the patch. So you can only make one cut to make 2 separate pieces. So if we were doing this one, we could cut it right here to have, and then use either the 2 part of it, or just the 1 part.
Okay, but not both.
But not both.
Right.
And it can, and for a card like this, you'd have to, if you could cut it right here or something like that.
Yep.
There are some that might end up in multiple pieces, and those you couldn't make those type of cuts.
Okay.
And then the last one breaks the rule of what I just said about using them once, and lets you go back up and reuse one of those 3 that you've already chosen.
Okay.
So after that, we would just take this, we would both draw on there if I wanted to keep it, so I could you would just simply draw on your sheet. Normally it's great if you get some nice color pencils, but you
right.
draw that in, and then you just do something to kind of
Indicate
make it look,
the shape.
Yeah, indicate the shape, make it look pretty. I mean, I'm obviously an artist. And then after that, you remove that patch because we've used it. Roll again. I just love the number 1. You go to the next one. So again, we'd add that. You keep going around until you are down to just 2 of the patches, and that is the round.
Okay.
That's the 6 turns. You then do your scoring, where you take. Is this good?
Yep.
Yep. You do your scoring where you find your biggest square, and then you count 1 point for every square in there.
Okay. And specifically square, not rectangle.
Right.
Okay.
So in this sense,
You got 4
this
points.
I would be 4 points, and then, sorry. So yes, rectangle. Sorry.
Okay.
So rectangle, but then I choose the square inside, and I get the 4 points for that, and then I get 1 more point for this extra row on that
Okay.
square. So yes.
Okay.
So in this case, if this was all I had for this turn, I would end up with 5 points. There's going to
Okay.
be more because we would have gone through more.
Right.
But then when we get to the second round, we then just deal out 6 more. So we have 8 again, and then it just rolls, and you just keep going around like that until you get to the end, and then you'll have a beautiful, unique patchwork design that you could color in and
Okay. So
add
it,
up your points.
it replicates the original game where, of course, you're trying to race for that 7x7
Yes.
to get those bonus points.
Exactly.
And here the squares matter, but
Yes.
individually for everyone else.
Yes,
Different
exactly.
sizes as you build them out.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and it plays fast, and it's just it's nice because you add that personal touch to it with the drawing.
Okay. 1 to 99 players,
Yes.
or however
So-
many sheets of paper there are
Yes.
in the box.
However many sheets you have.
That's right.
However big your table is.
There you go. Everyone can see it. You broadcast it
Yes.
like this. You do it live.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much,
You're
Jared.
welcome. And it's
Anything
available
else?
now.
And available
So
now
for $19.99.
from Lookout Games. Overview of Patchwork Doodle from Jared Miller. Thank you.
Thank you.